So I just got back from seeing Scream 6. I got this poster that they gave us for free before you walk into the theater. That's lit. Now Scream 6. I had a good time. I was kind of let down. Don't listen to critics. I'm telling you that now. Don't listen to critics. They be over exaggerating on certain things because they got biased, because they go on the red carpet. They get to see it early, like a whole week early. So they're a little biased. I saw the movie last night, Thursday, early screening, but I wanted to do this review in the morning to let all my bias leave my body, because I was pumped to do this review, but I don't like to give everything a 10 out of 10 straight out of the movie theater. So I'm gonna be honest in this review. But yeah, I had fun with this movie. It was a fun 2 hours long. If you're a fan of the franchise, you're gonna love this movie. The pacing, everything about this, I didn't catch myself bored at all. I actually like sat up even when the characters were just talking, because I had to use the bathroom. My God, I drink all my lemonade before like a dumbass. I drank all my lemonade. I had to pee the whole damn movie. I had to pee at the beginning of the movie. And you know you can't miss a Scream opening scene, so I was like, hey, we're just gonna have to deal with this. But yeah, back on a real note, it wasn't as brutal and gruesome as they made it seem like, because I'm a huge horror fan. When I hear brutal and gruesome, I'm thinking of Art the Clown, and obviously if it was Art the Clown violence, they wouldn't even allow that in theaters. So I knew going into this movie the gore was gonna be average. It really wasn't no insane gore. Now, just to give you a little gist of the plot, not really spoilers, I'm not going to spoil anything, but Sam and Tara, they moved to New York City to pursue their college dream. Chad moves with them, Mindy moves with them. They get away from Woodsboro to get away from their traumas. They all go into therapy. Well, Sam's going to therapy. Other ones are just trying to party and put everything to the side. Chad and Tara have a relationship. To be honest, my wife Jenna Ortega, I don't know why they even did that in the film. I don't really like that right there. It felt kind of forced. They could just hit me up and was like, yo, you're going to be Tara's boyfriend. But I understand. If they put me in the film, it would have took the shine away from the other characters. I didn't really like their relationship at all. I'm kind of disappointed in Jenna Ortega for even agreeing to the script. I don't really like Chad. He should just die in the last one, for them. And that's not a spoiler. It was in the TV spots. And that's one thing I want to say. TV spots, they need to stop releasing TV spots, because most of the TV spots happen in the movie. Like literally all the TV spots, it was no cut. Like they didn't show this part in the TV spots. Everything in the TV spots happened in the movie. So that's why it was kind of boring at certain moments, because I was waiting for something I didn't expect. But everything in the TV spots in the trailer happened in the movie, so it was no suspense until the third act. But before we get to the good stuff, I just want to get one more bad thing out the way. It was pissing me off because some of the characters will get brutally stabbed on camera, but pop up the next scene cracking jokes perfectly fine. It's like, bro, why do they keep doing that? Like they did it in the last one. Why are you making it seem like this person died, but they pop up later on still alive? This is supposed to be the most gruesome Ghostface, the most brutal, but some of the kills wasn't even by Ghostface himself. It kind of ruined the film. Like, oh my God, he's still alive? She survived that? Like, it pissed me off. It's like the director was like, hey, we're gonna kill you off, but if you want to come back for the 7th one, we can shoot a few scenes before release date, so make up your mind in a week. Because, like, ain't no way they kept doing that shit. And it was like, bro, just actually make him kill people and make it sad. But now that we got that out the way, the opening scene, now this was lit. It was different. I think they raised the bar high with this opening scene, but it's definitely not the best. I still like when they're in the kitchen and he calls the phone and he breaks in the house. I still like that opening scene better, but this one definitely raised the bar high. Actually, 2 people end up dying in this opening scene, but like I said, don't listen to critics. It's not brutal or gruesome. It's still some generic kills in the beginning. New York City kind of played a big part in this movie, but it also didn't. Like, they could have just stayed in Woodsboro. It's like the actors were shooting other movies in New York City, so it was like, hey, we're just gonna make Scream in New York City. It's not like he was going around to Times Square killing almost everybody in sight. This movie made a lot of references to Scream 2. They acted out a lot of scenes that happened in Scream 2, like Tara slapping slapping Gail as the news reporter, and it's like, oh, they did that in Scream 2. They introduced some new characters to the franchise. The characters played a big role in this movie. They brought back the OGs, Gail, Kirby. It was like a nostalgia fest, really. Now, did I guess the killer? Yes, I guessed the killer. And the killer, I don't know if it was on purpose or maybe that's just the person's voice, but one point it sounded like Ghostface, and I'm like, yo, did he forget to turn off the voice box? I guess they did that on purpose, but it was like, oh, he's Ghostface. I kind of guessed it at the very beginning, but it still was a major surprise due to why that person is Ghostface. It's actually 3 Ghostface. I'm gonna be real, it's 3 Ghostface. And back to the bullshit where some character survives, somebody gets stabbed by 2 Ghostface at the same time. My dad said in the movie theater they had to be using butter knives because ain't no way this person survived that bullshit. Now, I didn't get spoiled by Twitter, thank God. I don't know if I have a Twitter account, so I don't know if the leaks were true, because I heard there was some leaks out there, so I don't know if they're true or not. But I will say this is definitely up there, probably the number one Ghostface. I'm gonna be honest, probably the number one Ghostface. Even the shotgun scene, it played it different in the trailer. He actually aims the shotgun, he looks and then ducks real quick and then misses the shot, instead of the trailer where he like dodged it like he's Flash or something. So they played that part a little different, but this Ghostface definitely might be number one, but it's definitely not the number one Scream movie, if that makes sense. It's probably the best Ghostface, but it's not the best Scream movie. I like the Shrine. The Shrine actually had a bunch of props of like the last films, like the knife that was used on Sydney. I don't know if it was the real props they used for the last movies. That would be cool. Like the props they used behind the scenes, they probably just had it in a museum. That would be lit. Like you can pay to go see the actual props, but I doubt that. But in the film, they have the old killers, all their costumes and everything, and then when they explain how they got all those items in the shrine, is actually really good. So don't be digging in popcorn, making a lot of damn noise. Just listen to the shit. So yeah, this movie was amazing. I love this movie. I'm definitely excited for. I heard 7th one got green lighted, so I'm about to be in that movie. So cast me. I love this movie. This movie was amazing, especially the Demi Lovato song at the end. It made the movie 10 times better. But I'm gonna rate this movie a good 8 out of 10. Definitely not the best, but it's definitely a breath of fresh air, and I like how they did it a little different in this one. It's some nitpicks in there, but it's not a perfect Scream movie, but it's definitely up there. That makes sense. Tell me what you guys think about it. If you're going to see it this weekend, comment down below what you give it. Tell me what you hate about it, what you love about it. Tell me what you feel about the movie. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay positive, love yourself, take care of yourself, and yeah, peace.
Play this record as frequently as possible.